Hello there and welcome back to Building the Boys. It's very early Sunday morning and I've got a little project which should take, I don't know, a good few hours, 4 hours, something like that maybe. And it is the Rolife Love Post Office model. Now this is actually a key holder. So this wall mounts and you can hang your keys from this, and it's part of the Animal Store series. There are 4 of these in total. And they are, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's the post office, there's a coffee shop, there's like a nautical themed one, there's a lighthouse, and I can't remember, there's the 4th, I will find out what it is. But these look lovely, these look really nice. Now, as I've said, we're moving home. So having something for the hallway that we can hang keys on is perfect, because as a lazy man, I typically walk through the door, throw my keys somewhere, I can never find them. I lose my keys at least 156 times a week. So hopefully this will stop that from happening. I can just hang them on the door and we're good to go. But this looks like a lovely thing. It lights up, it's very cute. It doesn't look like it's going to be overly complicated to build. I say that, but I don't know. I've never built one of these before because they're relatively new out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through it. This is not going to be a tutorial of every single part, because you don't need that, right? You don't need me showing you, okay, when you're essentially making a box, you don't need that. What this is going to focus on more than anything is the wiring for the lights, because that's the one thing I get asked more than anything. My lights don't work. How do I get this to work? So this is different. This has got a push button, which is slightly different from some of the other Rolife models that we've built. So we're focused on how to wire it up, how to check our lights and test our lights, and the actual assembly. So I will show you the pieces. I'll show you how it goes together. And any part I come across that I think is slightly complicated or a little bit more complex, we'll go into more detail about that. But we're going to build this, we're going to take a look at how it is, and then we'll have a chat at the end, see if we like it or not. So let's get this open, let's take a look what's in the box. Okay, so this is a gorgeous box, but it's really nice, the embossed. I don't need this excessive packaging though. If it could bring the price down of the model, I'd take it in a plain box. But here we go. We have our instructions as standard. We have some of the, there we go, that's for some of the plants that are going to be on this. We have what appears to be a kit of tools. So what have we got? We've got tweezers in there, we've got a paintbrush, we've got 2 paintbrushes in there. We have screwdriver, everything you need to assemble this. That's good. We have our wooden parts, and the bulk of this is painted, but as you will see, there are some paints. Now, don't freak out if you don't like painting, because there's very little painting to do on this one, because I've looked into it, but again, I'll show you all what that is. Got our wooden parts there, more wooden elements. There we go, that's a nice textured tile piece, that feels lovely. There is our main piece. This is where that will hang from the actual model from. So that gives you an idea of how big this thing's going to be. We have our glue. I love Rolife glue, I think it's fantastic. What else have we got? We have some translucent elements there. We have our paper elements, as always, paper elements. So we have those, and then also a guide. This is great, because if you're ever looking for a part you're not sure which is, this is to scale. So you just measure it against it, you know you've got the right one. And then what's in the box? I would imagine this is the battery pack, because that's the one thing I haven't seen, so I hope it's the bloody battery pack. It is. So inside the box, there's our battery pack there, and we have a push switch, which is, I've not seen one of those on a Rolife model before, so that'll be interesting. So I'm going to get into this. Let's get some of these elements built. Now, I believe what we're going to start with is building some of the smaller parts. I think that's what we do first. Let me take a look. Yeah, okay, so you don't have to do this first if you don't want to do this first, but it does make sense to do this first. You can do these in any order you want. You don't have to do them as they're telling you to do them. I'm going to, but you don't have to. So we're going to build the post box, the mailbox, the chimney, what else we can build? The decorative sign, the flower planter, the signpost, the store sign, the awning. Now all of these, they're just mini builds. What else have we got? The door. The decoration lamp, the grass, more grass, the lights. I'll go into detail about the lights, how to do these. And then once all that's done, we prepare the backboard. Then it's a case of building the actual elements for the frame of it. And then we'll be done. Here are the 4 that are available. So we have the Aroma Toast Lab. We have the Lazy Coffee House, and we have the Island Dream Villa. And that's the Love Post Office, which is the one we have. So let's get into this. Let's get some of these built. So we have been busy. So we built our first post box here. It's a very cute little thing. Got the bead with the whole wire and paper elements on there. It's nice. I like that one. This one here, really simple to do. It was one piece with paper elements attached to it. Made more signage. That's what we've been doing so far, signage. So we've made the post office sign here as well. You have to cut the wire to size and bend accordingly. But again, if you've got a cutting mat, you just use the mat. It gives you the dimensions you need to cut to. Made the cat that's going to go up in the window. That again, it's a wooden element. I made the welcome sign. It's easy enough. Made the post office sign. And we used our first translucent piece by making the door number. So that's what we've done so far. Now, it doesn't look like a lot, but that has been a chunk of time that's taken to do that. But it's prep for elements. The next thing we're going to do is making flowers, which is, it's not something I love, I'll be honest with you, but it's a necessary evil, so I'm going to get that done. Now, I can remember from the Sunshine Town bookmark having a bunch of questions about how to make flowers. So what we're going to do is going to take 6 of the stamens. So that's these here. And they need to be about half. Now, again, these are flowers, so they don't have to be perfectly the same height and uniform, but you need to get them around about the middle. So we're going to go there, and we're going to take these in half, and we're going to turn 6 into 12. So I've got 12. The next thing we're going to do is going to have flowers to these. I had a bunch of people ask me about how do you do that. This is so easy. I don't know what... I don't know, but I'll show you. Okay, so here we go, have our sheet of petals. I'm just going to take one out, and then I don't know. I had a bunch of people ask me how to do this, and I said, well, it's not difficult. It's threading a needle is what it is. I mean, my ancient eyes, the only thing that make this hard. The actual process itself is pretty self-explanatory, but again, we will go through it. So we're going to thread this through there if I can get it through. My eyes aren't quite what they used to be, so I have to typically hold these things in front of my face to do it. I was kind of hoping I'd get this on camera for you, but I think I'm going to oh no, there we go, and I have. Right. So you're going to thread your flower through. All the way, and bring it all the way to the end. There we go. And then when you get your end piece, we're going to put that through. It's going to create a flower. I mean, there's nothing, as I said, I don't know why some people don't know how to do it. Well, that's it. There's nothing more. There's no further secret to this. That's it. So you're going to put a little bit of glue once you get it up to where you want it to get to, just in here. And then pull this all the way up, and you'll be exactly where you need to be. You will have a flower. There we go. Now we're going to make 4 of those. We're going to make them a bunch. So now here are our complete bunches. You see, once you've made 4, twist the ends together, glue them together, and you've got a bunch of flowers. Then we can adjust them accordingly when they go into the little planter that we're making for them. But it's that simple. Okay, so we set the wires up. You attach your bulbs to the ends of the wires, and then with the other ends, right, so both yellows go to the red, both whites go to the black. It would be easier if this was all the same colour, but it isn't. Now, if we have done that correctly, we should. Aha! There we go. So our switch is working lovely. That's where we want it to be. So both yellows attached to one red, both whites attached to one black. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay, so now all of our embellishments are done. We're preparing the backboard to start adding these pieces to. We're going to start making the actual 3-dimensional pieces to create the actual post office itself. But all of our little embellishments are all made and they're waiting to be attached. We've got our lights done, our door done. So now it's time to start putting it all together. So we are done. We've put all our bits together, and once you kind of made the embellishments at the beginning, assembling it is, there we go. Assembling it's quite easy, and this is what we're left with. So it's looking rather lovely. Let's see if it works. So hopefully, so we can light up as well. So it's very cute. Our keys hang on the pieces down here. Let's have a bit of a zoom in and have a bit of a closer look at it. Let's see what we can show you. So we have our bunny postman right there. We've got our plant around here. A post box. It's still drying. I mean, you can see the glue still wet on this. This is how I've literally just finished it. We've got a sign there. A drain pipe put in. It's lovely. It's really nice. It's really nice. The light's sort of washing it out. Let me flick the light off so you can see that a bit better. There we go. So it's really nice. It's looking lovely. I'm waiting for my roof to paint the roof. But again, once you've actually built all the little bits, putting it together is just click in. It's easy. There's nothing complicated about it, and the wiring again is easy. It just tucks in. But it's lovely. It's really nice. Let's have a chat. So there we have this one complete, and really rather lovely it is. There's the little so it's washing you out. I've got this beam of light coming off it on the camera there. That's not good. It's nice. You get an idea of the scale of it. We'll hold it like that. It's a cute thing. It's a lovely thing. Would I run out and buy 3 more of these? No, I wouldn't, because I only need 1. I mean, it's functional, so it doesn't. I don't want a load of these hung up. I don't need to. You could have more for more keys, I suppose. But I'm happy with the 1, to be honest with you. It's nice. It's a nice build. And it is kind of a hybrid of Book Nook and Rolife Room. It's kind of a mix of the two. So you get kind of the best of both worlds, but at the same time you get the worst of both worlds as well. So you do get some annoying bits on there. There are there's some wire work. Anyone that's ever done the greenhouse Rolife build knows what I'm talking about when it comes to wire work. You got to bend the wire in certain ways. There's too much of that in this one, way too much. But it's what it is. Rolife, expect to bend wire. That's just the way it is. And again, with the lighting, my one major criticism of Rolife is the wiring for the lighting, and it's not a problem for me. I mean, I've done loads, so I know how to do it. But I mean, the one question I get asked more than anything in the comments, in email, is about wiring for these. Why they don't just do them plug and play, I'll never know. It would just save a lot of grief for a lot of people, I think. But it is what it is. But what would I give this? I mean, this is nice. If you want one of these, I'd get one of these because they're a cute thing. Now, I got this on offer, so I paid, I think, £14 for this, which is a bargain. I mean, this has entertained me for the majority of Sunday, and it cost me 14 quid. That's great. They typically retail for double that. I got this 50% off with an Amazon voucher. So keep an eye on Amazon and see what comes up on your vouchers. And if one comes up for the right price, jump on it. Jump on it, because they are lovely. I mean, this is the thing. They're gorgeous. They're nice things. And if you're a Rolife person, why not have one in your hallway to hold your keys on? I think it's a cute thing, I really do. They do stand as well. You can pull the bottom piece out and it will stand up. Mine's standing up now as I'm looking at it. And I'm smiling. It is ridiculously cute. It's a cute overdose. But beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. It's a functional model. So again, if you've got a better half in your life that's bitching about your models, well, you've built something for the home. It wasn't just a model. So it's a good one. If you haven't yet, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps our channel massively, and we appreciate your support. Hello to all our new subscribers, and if you're not a subscriber of ours yet, hit that button, be a rascal, and join us on the mission that we're on of just building weird, wacky, and wonderful things. And that's everything from Rolife builds right up to huge builds like the Iron Man over here, down to the Ecto 1 that we're building along with the Batman tumbler and a massive Titanic. We have lots more coming up on the channel, loads more coming up on the channel. So if you're interested in some of these builds, come and join us on the journey and build them with us. It's a lot of fun, it really is. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be nice, and I will catch you on the next one.